Check.
That's where the cook and the guide, they were married, stayed. And that's the moose. Oop, I got my finger in there.
That's okay. He's got a nice.
That's the moose that I slipped up on that was going.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Was Art with you?
Oh yeah.
When this was going on?
Oh yeah.
There's more timber than I thought there'd be.
Well, this is low. This is down. See, our camp is 1,800 feet. I got the sheep at 89 to 9,000. We were down on a little beaver creek on the river.
There he is again. Brush? Is he behind there somewhere?
Yeah. No, I don't see him, but he's there.
Two of them, huh?
Well, there's the bull. There were 3 cows.
That looks like some tundra.
That's on the way up. That's the what's that big river in Alberta?
Peace
River. And
really?
It's so much ruggeder than that picture shows. Pictures are deceiving.
Is this around the Muskwa now?
Yeah, that's up where I hunted. That's the area I hunted. In fact,
Were those sheep? No.
no. There's moose in that picture though, but you don't see them. That's that divide where that big moose was on. He was laying right in here.
Is that right? Well, you never expect to see one up there,
Nope.
huh?
Nope.
Well, that's pretty.
That's a country hunt.
Was there like orange berries and stuff like that, or
No berries.
you can take it off if you want to point it out.
Yeah. I can't show you on that one, but there's a bunch of ewes and lambs. There's some rocks right there.
Really?
You can't see the ewes and lambs. There's about 8, 9 ewes and lambs right there.
Looks like they're in the snow, huh?
They are. They're laying
They're pawing grass,
They're
or what?
laying there on the rocks, resting, sleeping, or whatever they're doing. That's that hill that big moose is on again.
Is that you?
That's the guide. We're glass.
Art.
Yeah, that's. Remember I told you that big ram we saw? He said he thought was pretty big at about 4 miles because he had his head laying on the ground.
Right.
That's where we spotted him from. He's down in here
Really?
somewhere.
Hell, that looks like 2-3 miles away.
About 4 miles.
Really? What kind of glasses was the guide using? Some cheap stuff, or
No,
some good?
he had Swarovskis.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Boy, and he could see through them.
Fog is like 10 power. 8 or 10.
I don't know. They were.
Do you use
they
a
were
spotting
big.
scope too?
Well, he had a Redfield spotting scope. Couldn't see nothing through that damn thing. But I took Tom's, and that's what we used. Boy, he thought it was a hell of a scope. It's a Nikon zoom. Is a crossing that warns you that there's moose there. Anyway, the sign just before that moose says, and it's not Moose Valley, but it's Moose something. And it says, save your life, save your car, and save our game. Slow down. I took a picture of that sign and went about a 1/4 mile, and there was a bull moose had been hit by something,
Oh,
and
really?
he was just ground. He had little bitty horns on him. He's a young bull, about that long, and then palms about the size of my hand. Deader than heck.
They're a truck, I suppose.
Well, it's hard to tell. But
Here's
that's
a
for
salt.
salt in the hide.
What kind of hide is that? That's a
That's
sheep
it. That's
cape?
a sheep cape. Salt in it.
That's darker than I thought it would be.
Oh, he's black. That's
Yeah.
Fred. That ornery old bugger.
That's one of the Indians, huh?
Yeah, he's the wrangler, and that's where Art's caping out the sheep.
There's the old
That's
300.
my cabin.
Leopold 3x9,
3, yeah.
3 to
No,
10.
it's a 3.5 by 10. Hey.
That's the Leopold 3. That's a,
Very Mark 3 or 2. I don't know, 3. I
looks
think.
like a 3. You got a golden ring on there. Well, you got a nice cabin, this deep.
Oh yeah, there's my sleeping bag. I took
Look
that
out the
picture
door.
out of the door of the cabin, laying down in my bag.
Oh,
That
that's,
one
that's
too.
a nice picture.
I put the other one on Zoom. I put that one on regular.
Oh, that's nice. What's that?
That's a sunrise.
Oh, sunrise. Moon
Looks
is out
more
there.
sunsetty though, don't
Yeah, sure does.
it? It's a sunrise.
Horses.
Up behind that mountain is headed toward where I got my sheep. Let me see that picture. Oh, that's of the horses. That's of the horses. Right behind that mountain's where I got my sheep. That one. These are all toward the sheep. That's the other mountain bigger. There's the country where we kind of were.
More wooded than I thought it would be.
More wooded?
Yeah.
Well, it is on the low ground, down in the bottom.
So what, you were right between the Musqueam and the Prophet then?
Mm-hmm. There's some moose in that picture. I'm way higher than these hills.
Really?
And the only way I can prove it is if I wasn't, why is there snow here and not there?
You were behind. You were
That's
like
camera
you
tricky.
were.
Oh hell, I was way.
Were you
believe it
behind
or
me?
not, I'm way downhill here. Don't look at taking that picture
I
of
mean,
that sheep.
when you made your shot, you were like up here or something.
I'll show you.
Well, that's a pretty sheep.
I'll show you where
He's
I
really
shot
dark.
from. Oh, he's a dandy.
That's quite a picture.
He's a dandy. Well, he's rates in the book at about 44, 43 or 4 in the record book. Now,
You got fog rolling in behind you.
it's just going out. It was foggier than hell.
So what did Art say when you asked him if it was a good sheep? If it was the right one?
Ooh, you bet your boots. When I shot him, that was the funny part. I shot him, he said, "Holy smoke, he fall down." I didn't tell him, but I felt like telling you, "Damn fool, I didn't walk all the way up here." That don't really tell you, but that's steep. See how steep it is? And this here is the angle, but it's steeper. That he was kind of on a little flat there. Oh, you bet your boots.
That's a nice picture.
I got to send some of these to the guide because he wants them to put in his annual brochure. That's the best sheep they've got in 2 years, for sure. Maybe more. White they are, and they got white strips inside their legs. That's old Art to guide.
Wonder how many sheep he's sat down with like that.
Oh man, 30 years of guiding. A bunch.
Hey. Right?
Yeah, it's real gray, his face.
But his body's like a chocolate brown.
Black. Okay, that
That's some
ram
sheep.
right there, and that ram right there were the two I had a hell of a time deciding which one to shoot rather than this one.
So they were still hanging around after the shot?
Yeah.
Really?
He told me they'll go 10 to 12 mile after you shoot. But I got the lead ram, and they were waiting for him. They waited there. Finally, they got up in here and started wandering around way up high. But we had caped him and did a whole bunch of things, and they were still hanging around.
Oh yeah, he's dark.
He's got less space between the two horns right here than any sheep I've ever seen, and I've seen a lot of mounted sheep. They got a littler head in the bighorn, but
See, this is-
little the head, and the horns are so big on the head.
So this is what I think they got more of a triangular cross section, like a doll. A bighorn's more round, I think, in a cross section.
Well, this one here's so wore off because he's so old.
He's been in a lot of fights.
Yeah, look at his nose.
That's all right again, huh? You took a lot of good pictures.
I ran out of film, or I'd have taken. There's a few. I want to take a picture of the blizzard. See, while we were escaping him, the wind come up and that snow. It was wet, but it dried it, and just the blizzard. You couldn't see from here at the TV.
Well, you know, I don't know how a guy would spot those sheep like that. I mean, it's...
Let me see here. That first ram we saw was somewhere in here. With he thought was so big, and I turned him down.
It was the day before?
2 days before. Saw him the first day. It was the day before we finally got to him to see if that's what we wanted. Every one of those pictures probably got sheep in them.
Really?
It's just that you can't.
The fog is rolling in.
Okay, here's where I was before we left. Up here's where I got my sheep.
Really? Above the
We're
clouds?
here waiting for these clouds to clear out and the rain and snow. And we walked up this mountain here. You can't see it, but it's just almost straight up. We rode the horses up as far as we could go, and there you can kind of, it cleared a little bit. See, we rode the horses up into here, and then we started walking up. But boy, there's a lot of mountain above that cloud, way up here. That's just when we was getting ready to go. After we had took right, okay. Right about there. There was rocks here and a big clump there. And I was right here at this bunch right here, I think. Do different things, but I don't know how. I went to get it to show you, Randy, and I don't know where it's at. Maybe I lost it. It ain't where I thought it was. I'll have to find that bugger.
So Art's a pretty good caper, huh?
Oh, you best I've ever seen.
He's got different face, doesn't he? He has a lighter...
He's got a little bitty knives and big knives and all kinds of knives. I gotta go get them.
How long did it take him to cape that?
Probably 3-4 hours. God darn it.
Are you going to get enough of his black
Damn it, these
hide
didn't
and the...
dry. I put this in my safe and look what it did.
Uh-oh.
I better dry it.
Yeah.
I thought it was dry because we had it behind the stove. God. Huh?
Art having his tea?
That's Fred.
Oh, Fred?
That's a cranky old bastard coffee.
There's the sheep.
That's my cabin. Nice cabins. Boy, that sheep. That was terrible.